Yeah. 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 3 in the morning and the city still breathing. Rain on the windows while the train tracks screaming. Everybody sleeping but the lights still on here. Inside this 24-hour gym full of pressure. Black hoodie soaked from the cold outside. Headphones loud trying to silence my mind. Every weight plate sounding like thunder tonight. Every rep feel personal under white lights. People think this place is all vanity. Muscles, mirrors, fake confidence, fantasy. But they never stay long enough to understand how many broken people rebuild themselves here. That man in a squat rack fighting addiction. The boxer in the corner chasing redemption. The kid barely 20 training through heartbreak. Trying to turn pain into something heavyweight. No sleep, no shortcuts, no easy road, no excuses. Just sweat, heavy breath, and the sound of becoming something. No weight feels heavier than regret. That's why we keep lifting through the stress. Every scar, every late night, build another layer underneath this life. No weight feels heavier than regret. That's why we push past the edge. Heavy bass and heavy souls, trying to turn pressure into gold. Bench press loaded in the whole room watching. Not because anybody famous here, but because everybody understands the feeling of fighting yourself under pressure. The speakers hitting the floor start shaking. 808s mixed with pure motivation. You can feel ambition inside the atmosphere, like the building itself alive in here. Outside world full of fake perfection. Everybody hiding behind projection, but this place brutally honest. The barbell exposed every weakness. That's why people get addicted to training, because discipline becomes intoxicating. Seeing yourself change slowly over time after years of doubt in your own mind. A man in his 40s still chasing greatness. Young athletes train into they nauseous. Girls sprinting hard through exhaustion. Everybody here trying to become something. Deep breath, stay calm, legs shaking, still strong. Heart race, mind focus, pain temporary, growth is. Sometimes the gym almost feels spiritual, especially late when it gets quieter. Only serious people still moving, like survivors after emotional weather. Treadmills humming like machines in factories. Sweat falling rhythmically on concrete. Someone finally hitting the personal record, and the whole room reacting like family. The energy impossible to fake. People respect and sacrifice instantly, because everybody understands how hard it is to keep showing up repeatedly. No cameras, no applause, no shortcuts, just discipline built slowly through suffering. That's the part social media never captures, the loneliness behind transformation. Still we come back every night through injury, stress and self-doubt. Because somewhere between pain and music, we started finding ourselves again. No weight feels heavier than regret. That's why we refuse to quit yet. Heavy drums on the neon skies built us stronger through harder nights. No weight feels heavier than regret. Every failure became a step, and every painful rep we survived. Turn pressure into purpose inside. Yeah. I came back different from the old days. Same scars, but a quarter mindset. Late nights in the 24-hour gym, trying to rebuild with pressure left. Heavy bass shaking through my headphones. Rain falling outside the windows. Whole city sleeping while I stay awake, chasing something bigger than muscle. Everybody talks about motivation till life hit hard and the lights go dark. That's when discipline becomes survival and the gym becomes somewhere to restart. The mirror used to make me doubt myself. Now they remind me how far I came. Every rep, every sleepless night slowly turned pain into confidence. Built like a comeback, still dangerous now. Heavy drums make the whole gym louder. Built like a comeback, pressure in my veins. Every setback turned into strength. One more rap, no more fight. Build myself through harder nights. Bench press loaded in my chest tight. Heartbeat sinking with the baseline. Friends yelling from the corner. That brotherhood feels stronger tonight. No fake love, no fake flexing. Only sweat and real progression. Everybody in this room trying to outrun old versions. The speakers booming through the building. 808s mixed with ambition. You can feel hunger in the atmosphere, like everybody fighting something invisible. Somebody training through heartbreak, another chasing bigger dreams. strong. No fear, no doubt. Let the pressure bring it out, 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 out. Built like a comeback, still standing tall. Heavy lights inside these walls. Built like a comeback, never fold again. Turn all the pressure into discipline. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 2 in the morning and the gym still packed. Black hoodies hanging off gym bags. Outside cold rain on the pavement. Inside pure energy intention. The speakers loud enough to kill overthinking. That's why people get addicted to this feeling. For 1 hour, nothing else matters except surviving another hard session. Young kids staring in the mirrors, trying to picture himself bigger. A man in his 40s still lifting hard because giving up never fit his character. Every machine sounding mechanical, every breath almost theatrical. The whole room moving in rhythm like one giant heartbeat inside the building. Midnight training club, heavy bass all around us. Every scar, every late night made us stronger. It's on my midnight training club. Still chasing something. Heavy dreams under neon lights while the whole city's sleeping. Deadlift bars crashing like thunder. Music making the floor vibrate harder. Friends screaming one more rep, that adrenaline hit. Different at night, outside world feel artificial. Inside this room, everything real though. Sweat don't lie and effort visible. That's why this lifestyle is addictive. Some people here chasing aesthetics, others trying to survive mentally. That's the part nobody talks about, the gym becoming therapy. Silently late night cardio, blurry vision. Still running with full aggression. Because somewhere inside exhaustion, people start finding purpose again. Cold air, bright lights, heavy sound, long nights, no sleep, still grind. Strong body, strong mind. Midnight training clubs. Alive tonight. Heavy drums and flashing lights. Midnight training club. Pressure made us strong. Now we carry that energy on. Yeah. Yeah. The gym looked cold when I walked inside. Blue lights reflecting off the metal racks. Rain falling hard against the windows while the speakers rattled through the walls. Half the room already drenched in sweat. Deadlift bars crashing like car wrecks. Somebody pacing before a heavy set, trying to mentally survive the moment. That's the thing nobody understands. The hardest part was never physical. It's convincing your own mind to keep going when exhaustion gets personal. Every serious lifter knows this feeling. Standing still before a heavy rep. Heartbeat louder than the music. Legs tight, chest full of pressure. Outside people think this all ego. Muscles mirrors, vanity and photos. But most nights this place feel more like therapy for people carrying invisible damage. No sleep, no comfort, no easy way. No excuses, heavy bass, heavy thoughts. Still moving through all of it, all of it, all of it. I never feel sorry. That's why it changes people. Heavy drums and heavy pressure turn weakness into something lethal. I never feel sorry. The weight don't care who you are. Every late night, every scar built us into who we are. Yeah. Bench press loaded and my arm shaking. Still I hear my friends screaming. One more rep, one more breath. That energy stronger than caffeine. The speakers booming through the building. 808s mixed with pure ambition. You can feel hunger in the atmosphere, like everybody chasing something bigger. A kid in the corner training alone, trying to build confidence slowly. A man in his 40s still grinding hard because quitting never matches soul. The mirrors stop becoming enemies somewhere along the journey. Now they remind me every night that pain actually changed me. Late night cardio on the fluorescent lights. Body exhausted but the focus sharp. The city outside still moving fast, but inside this room time move differently. Nobody cares what clothes you wear. Nobody care about fake online status. The only thing respected here is discipline repeated endlessly. Cold nights, strong minds, heavy sound, long grind, hard fast, still breathe, push through everything. 3 in the morning in the gym. quieter now. Only serious people still around. Treadmills humming like machines in factories. Sweat dripping, rhythm beyond to concrete. Someone finally hit a personal record and the whole room reacted instantly. That brotherhood impossible to fake. People respect and struggle naturally. That's why we keep coming back through injury, stress, and heartbreak. Because somewhere between pain and music, we started rebuilding ourselves. The bass drops harder near the final set. Legs shaking, vision blurry again. Still nobody stopping tonight. Too much pride inside this life. And maybe that's the real addiction. Not the muscles, not the compliments, but the feeling of surviving things you once thought would destroy you. I never feel sorry. Still alive beneath the lights. Heavy bass through endless nights. Made us stronger over time. I never feel sorry. Pressure built this mentality. Every painful repetition turns struggle into identity. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. Some nights the gym feels cinematic. Foggy windows, flashing lights, heavy bass shaking through the ceiling. While exhausted, people chase better lives. A man in work boots near the squat rack, still training after double shifts. A college kid living off caffeine, trying to balance dreams and stress. That's why this place feel emotional, even when the music aggressive. Because underneath every strong body there's usually a painful story hidden. The speakers loud enough to stop overthinking. That's why people become addicted. For 1 hour anxiety disappears and purpose takes control again. Every plate loaded with intention, every rep carrying frustration, every drop of sweat on the floor, proof somebody refused to quit. This the sound of a heavy mind. Heavy bass through harder nights. Every scar, every sacrifice, still pushing through this life. This the sound of a heavy mind. No shortcuts, no easy rides. Heavy drums and tired eyes, still trying to survive. Deadlift bar shaking the platform, friends screaming through the chaos. The energy feel almost violent, but somehow deeply confident. A box of shadow moving near mirrors, a bodybuilder wrapped in headphones. Different goals, same obsession, trying to evolve through repetition. Outside world moves superficial, everything online look artificial, but inside this room effort visible. That's why discipline feels spiritual. Some people train for aesthetics, others train to survive mentally. That's the part nobody talks about, how gyms save people silently. Late night cardio under red lights, heartbeat racing through exhaustion. Still running while the beat drops harder, like momentum stronger than pain. The mirror stop reflecting weakness, now they show years of consistency. And all the nights nobody saw spent rebuilding confidence privately. Deep breath, stay focused, heavy weight, no folding. Cold nights, bright lights, still standing, still fighting. Still fighting. Almost 4 in the morning, now the gym nearly empty. Finally, only serious people still moving like survivors after emotional weather. Somebody sitting after heavy squats, trying to catch their breath slowly. Another person staring at the floor, mentally preparing for one last set. That moment feel bigger than exercise. It become a fight with yourself about discipline, pride, and identity. About refusing to mentally collapse. The baseline echoing through the silence, like the room itself breathing. And somehow through all the exhaustion, everybody here still chasing gold. Maybe that's the real reason we stay. Not for attention, not for compliments, but because pain feels easier to carry when moving the music surrounded. This the sound of a heavy mind, still alive beneath the lights. Heavy pressure built our lives, and we survived another night. This the sound of a heavy mind, no fear left inside. Heavy drums and discipline running through us endlessly. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, 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 yo. Yo. Nobody really sees the process. They only notice transformations later. They never see the sleepless nights or the loneliness buying discipline. The gym after midnight feel different, more honest somehow. No influencers recording content, no fake energy for attention. Only serious people left inside, bodies exhausted, minds focused. Heavy bass rolling through the speakers while the city slowly falls asleep. I used to hate looking in mirrors, now they remind me I survived things. Every scar, every hard season, still visible underneath confidence. The squat rack became part confession booth, part battlefield, part therapy session. Some nights I came here angry, other nights completely empty. But somehow every workout ended the same. Sweat on the floor, a heartbeat racing, and a little more belief inside myself than when I walked in. Built in the hours, nobody sees. Heavy nights built all of me. Every late rep, every sacrifice, turned pressure into discipline inside. Built in the hours, nobody sees. Heavy drums and broken dreams, still moving through the pain, still growing through the rain. Bench press loaded, so my arms numb. Friends screaming, don't stop now. That brotherhood built through suffering, different from anything outside gyms. The speakers booming through dark rooms. 808s mixed with pure ambition. You can feel hunger in the atmosphere, like everybody chasing redemption. A skinny kid studying bodybuilders, trying to picture his future differently. A former athlete rebuilding confidence after injury stole identity. That's why this lifestyle becomes addictive. Watching effort slowly change reality. Seeing your body evolve physically while your mind grows stronger quietly. Late night cardio under neon lights, sweat dripping off my jawline, still burning while my lungs burning, because comfort never changed anyone. Outside people chase quick validation, inside this room progress takes patience, months, years, and this repetition. That's the real price of transformation. No comfort, no ease, heavy sound, still breathe. Stay locked, stay locked, stay sharp, fight through the dark. At closing time, the gym almost silent. Only machines humming softly. Someone deadlifting in the corner, another person stretching exhausted. That atmosphere impossible to explain unless you live through nights like this. The feeling of becoming stronger slowly while the world sleeps around you. No cameras recording the effort, no applause after hard sessions. Just discipline repeated quietly, again and again, endlessly. And maybe that's why this culture's special, because it teaches people resilience, the ability to suffer gracefully without needing attention constantly. The baseline hit one final time, and everybody move with new energy, like exhaustion disappeared briefly under the weight of ambition. Built in the hours, nobody sees, still alive through discipline. Heavy nights and heavier dreams made us who we are becoming. Built in the hours, nobody sees, pressure carved identity. Every painful sleepless night built another level inside.
Yeah. Yeah.
Midnight always change the atmosphere differently. The gym lights brighter, the music heavier. Rain sliding slowly down dark windows while the speakers shut the concrete flow. The city outside still chasing distractions. People drinking, talking, wasting hours. Meanwhile inside this building full of pressure, bodies move like machines with ambition. A young kid wrapped in oversized headphones, trying to hide insecurity behind confidence. And know the man with tired eyes stretching quietly, still chasing strength after exhausting work days. That's the thing nobody explains properly. Gyms become emotional shelters eventually, places where damaged people slowly rebuild through repetition, pain, and loud music. Every plate loaded onto the bar, sounding like another responsibility. Every rep carried invisible weight nobody else inside the room could see.
No shortcuts, no easy nights. Heavy bass, flashing lights. Still breathing, still fighting, still building something stronger.
Pressure sounds better at night. Heavy drums under neon lights. Every scar, every sacrifice built another version of this life. Pressure sounds better at night when exhaustion sharpen the mind. Heavy sound and tired eyes still refusing.
Stop trying.
The deadlift platform look violent tonight. Bars bending under impossible tension. Friends screaming through final repetitions, like adrenaline became communication. The speakers hit harder near leg day. Heartbeat syncing with kick drums perfectly. You can feel ambition inside the air, like the whole room alive and breathing. Somebody training through heartbreak silently. Another trying to outrun addiction. A fighter near the mirror, shadow boxing like violence, helping them find direction. Outside the world feel artificial lately. Everything filtered, polished, temporary, but evidence inside gym stays brutally honest. The barbell exposes everybody equally. That's why discipline becomes addictive. Watching yourself evolve slowly, not overnight, not magically, but through endless uncomfortable repetition. Late night cardio under red lights, body exhausted, vision blurry. Still running while I'm burning because comfort never changed anybody.
Cold air, heavy sound, strong mind, still around. Heart racing, legs weak, still chasing something deep.
3:30 in the morning now, the gym quieter but more intense somehow. Only serious people still moving like survivors after emotional disasters. One guy finally hit a personal record and the whole room reacted instantly. The brotherhood impossible to fake, built from witnessing struggle repeatedly. Nobody here really care about status, nobody asking who got more money. Only respect for discipline, consistency, and showing up during hard seasons. That's why this place feels sacred. Sometimes not because the muscles are statics, but because ordinary people walk inside broken and slowly lead stronger mentally. The mirror stopped reflecting weakness. Now they show years of resilience. Every painful, lonely, sleepless night still visible beneath confidence. And maybe that's why the bass sounds different after midnight on the floor, resting lighting. Cause pressure always reveals character. And tonight, everybody here surviving it. Pressure sounds better at night, still alive beneath the lights. Heavy dreams and harder fights, built us stronger over time. Pressure sounds better at night, no fear left inside. Heavy drums and discipline running through us
Endlessly.
Yeah. Yeah. The truth hit different on a heavyweight. You either fight or mentally break. No shortcuts hidden inside this life. Only sacrifice repeated every night. The gym smell like metal and sweat. Everybody carrying silent stress. Still showing up through exhaustion. Trying to become something better. Heavy kicks through the speakers. Heart beating faster every minute. Every rep feel personal now, like the weight connected to my past somehow. People online love motivation, cold still discipline become uncomfortable. That's when most disappear quietly while others become unstoppable. No easy reps, no easy nights. Heavy bass under flashing lights. No easy reps, still pushing hard. Turn discipline into an art. One more set, one more breath. Nothing worth it coming without stress. Leg day, got the whole room shaking. Everybody breathing like engines. Pain written across every face. Still nobody slowing the pace. A boxer training near the mirror. A bodybuilder screaming through deadlifts. Different goals, same mentality. Pressure reveal identity. That's why this place feels spiritual. Not because muscles look beautiful, but because effort changes humans from the inside out over time. Late nights became part of me. The hunger, the pain, the energy. Now every time the beat drops hard, I remember exactly who we are. Heavy weight, clear mind, no excuses, all grind. Stay locked, stand tall, push harder, do it all. No easy reps, still alive. Heavy dreams and harder nights. No easy reps, pressure made us grow. Now we stronger than before. Nobody really celebrates consistency. That's why most people never master it. The word only notices results later after years of invisible repetition. The gym looked almost empty tonight. Just a few people under white lights. Treadmills humming in the distance. Weights crashing rhythmically on rubber floors. I watched a man finish heavy squats, then sit silently catching his breath. No cameras recording the effort, no applause after the suffering. That's the reality behind transformation. Most growth happens privately, alone and strange hours when motivation disappeared already. The speakers booming through dark ceilings. 808s mixed with pure exhaustion. Everybody here look tired physically, but somehow still emotionally determined. No one claps for consistency.
heavy nights built all of me. Every lonely repetition created this mentality. No one claps for consistency. Heavy bass and discipline, still showing up repeatedly, even when nobody sees. A girl sprinting hard through cardio intervals, sweat falling onto the machine. A bodybuilder pacing near deadlifts, trying to mentally prepare again. Different story, same atmosphere. People carrying invisible pressure, trying to become stronger physically while healing mentally at the same time. The mirrors used to feel intimidating, now they reflect survival. Honestly, every scar, every difficult season still visible inside muscle memory. That's why gyms become emotional. Eventually you start attaching growth to pain, and somehow the suffering becomes meaningful, cause progress slowly appears afterward. Outside the world, obsessed with shortcuts, quick fame. It's the validation inside this room. Patience respected because real change always takes longer. Late nights became normal for me. The hunger, the soreness, the fatigue. Still I return through every hard week, because discipline changed my identity.
Stay focused, stay strong. Long nights still on, heavy breathing, baseline. Still standing, still proud.
Near closing time, the atmosphere shifted. Music softer, but somehow deeper. Only serious people still training. Bodies exhausted beyond explanation. One final set before going home. One more painful repetition. That moment always feels symbolic, like refusing weakness. One more time, the baseline echo through empty spaces, and suddenly everything felt cinematic. Like ordinary people becoming stronger without anybody truly noticing. That's the beauty hidden inside gems. Not perfection, not aesthetics, but the resilience people build quietly during nights nobody else remembers. And maybe someday others see results, the confidence, the physical changes, but they'll never fully understand how much loneliness created them. No one claps for consistency, still alive through discipline. Every night's in silent suffering, built another version of me. No one claps for consistency, but pressure made me stronger. Heavy drums and repetition turn weakness into armor.
Yeah.
Some people walk in the gyms casually, others walking carrying survival instincts. You can always tell the difference by the look inside their eyes. The room felt heavy tonight, emotionally. Bass shaking through steel machines. Everybody moving with serious focus, like the atmosphere itself demanded intensity. A fighter rapping his hands slowly, preparing for another sparring session. A college student stressed about tuition, still grinding through exhaustion. An older lifter with scars on his shoulders, training quietly without attention. The type of strength built over decades through pain, discipline, and repetition. That's why heavy souls move differently. Pressure changes body language eventually. The people who survive difficult seasons carry themselves with code of focus. Heavy souls move different. Heavy bass through the night. Every scar, every hard time still burning inside. Souls move different. Pressure shape the rhythm. Heavy dreams, heavy minds still chasing a better life. Bench press loaded to the bar shaking. Friends screaming through final repetitions. That energy impossible to fake, built from trust, pain, and loyalty. The speakers booming aggressively, kick drums rattling the mirrors. Everybody here looked exhausted, but nobody slowing momentum. Outside the world rewards appearances. Inside this room ever matters more, because muscles without discipline never survive difficult nights. Saw somebody near the corner started crying quietly, then wiped their face and kept training. That moment felt more inspiring than anything posted online lately. Late night cardio looked brutal tonight. Body dripping sweat under red lighting. Still people running through soreness, trying to outrun old versions. The mirrors no longer reflected insecurity, now they reflected progress. Honestly, every painful sleepless season visible beneath stronger posture.
Cold nights, hard reps, heavy bass, no rest. Still breathing, still here, still fighting it through fear.
Almost 4 in the morning now, the gym nearly empty finally. Only serious people still moving like soldiers after emotional battles. One deadlift slammed against the platform, echoing through the quiet building. And somehow everybody understood instantly the meaning behind that sound. That's why this culture becomes addictive, the shared understanding the struggle. People respecting effort naturally without needing explanations. No fake energy survived here. No pretending under real pressure. Eventually exhaustion strips away ego and reveals who people truly are. The baseline hit one final time, and the room felt alive again, like discipline itself breathing inside every exhausted body. Maybe strength was never just physical, maybe it always started mentally, and the gym simply gave people a place to discover it repeatedly.
Heavy souls move different.
Still alive tonight. Heavy drums beneath the light.
Souls move different.
Pressure built our spirit, and now the whole world hear it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. The barbell always tell the truth eventually. It don't care about confidence online. It don't care how motivated you sounded yesterday. Only what you can survive tonight. Yeah. The gym smell like rain and metal. Heavy bass echoing through the ceiling. A tired crowd still chasing progress. Long after normal people went home. A young guy pacing near the deadlift platform, trying to mentally survive the next attempt. Yeah, hands covered in chalk, breathing slowly like the moment carried his whole identity across the room. Somebody grinding cardio, sweat dripping on the old black machines. Another lifter stretching sore shoulders, still refusing to miss another session. That's the hidden culture inside gyms. Not vanity, not fake perfection, but ordinary people slowly rebuilding through repetition, pain and obsession. Heavy nights, cold air, still grinding, still there. Heart racing, bass loud, pressure living in us now. The barbell knows the truth, that's why it changes people. Heavy drums and sleepless nights turn weakness into something lethal. The barbell knows the truth, no fake energy survives. Every painful repetition still written in our lives. Bench press, loaded till my arms trembling. Friends screaming from behind the rack. One more rep, don't stop now. That brotherhood stronger than motivation. The speakers booming through fluorescent light and 808s mixed with emotional tension. You can feel ambition in the atmosphere, like the whole room breathing together. Somebody here trying to beat addiction, somebody else escaping depression. A fighter chasing another championship, a student trying to believe in himself. Outside the world moves superficial, everything filter polished, temporary. Inside this room suffering visible. That's why the respect feel genuine. The mirror stop feeling judgmental. Not every fleck consistency, honestly. Every scar, every painful season still visible beneath stronger posture. Late night cardio after leg day, body exhausted beyond explanation. Still running while vision blurry because discipline became survival. No comfort, no ease, heavy sound, still breathe. Long night, strong mind, still building better lives. 4 in the morning now, the gym almost silent. Finally, only serious people still moving like survivors after emotional disasters. One lifter hit a personal rocket and the entire room reacted instantly. Not because of ego or attention, but because struggle understands struggle naturally. That's the thing outsiders never notice. The gym teaches resilience quietly, the ability to continue moving even when exhaustion gets emotional. No cameras capture those moments properly. The loneliness behind transformation, the silent rides home after midnight. Body destroyed, but so calmer somehow. The baseline echoed through empty corners, and suddenly everything felt cinematic, like ordinary people becoming stronger without anybody celebrating publicly. Maybe that's why we return constantly through heartbreak, stress, and hard seasons. Because somewhere between pain and music, we started respecting ourselves again. The barbell knows the truth, still alive beneath the lights. Heavy dreams and harder nights built another level inside. Barbell knows the truth, pressure carved identity. Every painful, lonely session turns struggle into discipline.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
people think it's all about muscles until life hit hard unexpectedly. Then suddenly the gym becomes therapy and loud music starts sounding different. The rain outside looked endless tonight. Cold wind pushing against the windows. Inside the speaker shook the building while exhausted people chase discipline. A woman sprinting through cardio intervals like she trying to outrun heartbreak. A bodybuilder grinding through deadlifts trying to rebuild confidence again. That's why the atmosphere feels emotional, even when the bass aggressive, because underneath every strong body there's usually a painful story hidden. The mirrors used to make me insecure, now they remind me how much survived. Every hard night, every sleepless season still visible inside my posture.
More than just a workout.
Heavy nights built us, every scar, every sacrifice still living inside us.
More than just a workout.
Heavy drums and pain turn exhaustion into strength again. Bench press shaking beneath bright lights, friends yelling louder through final reps. That energy impossible to fake, built from suffering together repeatedly. The speakers booming through dark ceilings, kick drums rattling every machine. You can feel hunger in the atmosphere, like everybody fighting invisible pressure. Outside the world reward shortcuts, inside this room patience respected, because real transformation takes years, not quick motivation. Clips online, somebody crying quietly in the locker room, then walking back out to train again. That type of resilience hit harder than any speech ever could. Late night cardio under red lighting, heartbeat syncing with the baseline, still running while lungs burning, because comfort never changed anyone. The gym became somewhat sacred slowly, a place where damaged people rebuild through repetition, honest discipline, and endless uncomfortable honesty.
Cold nights,
Heavy bass, still moving through stress, no shortcuts, no rest, still chasing our best, our best, our best, our best. 3:30 in the morning now. Only see it because people left around it. Energy quieter but deeper, like exhaustion stripped away distraction. One final deadlift shook the platform, echoing through the empty building. Everybody looked over instinctively, because effort always earns respect, kid. That's why this lifestyle becomes addictive. Watching discipline slowly rewrite identity, turning weak moments into resilience through endless repeated suffering. The baseline echoed against concrete walls, and suddenly everything felt meaningful. Like every painful, lonely workout built another piece of self-respect. No one outside truly understands the mental battles hidden inside gyms. How moving and music together can keep people emotionally alive. Maybe strength was never physical first, maybe it always started mentally, and the gym simply became a place to practice surviving repeatedly.
more than just a workout.
Still alive tonight, heavy drums beneath neon light.
More than just a workout.
Pressure built this soul and discipline to control. Yeah. There's a strange feeling after the last set, when the music's still loud but the body empty. Sweat cooling slowly under fluorescent lights while the mind finally starts breathing again. The gym looked almost beautiful tonight. Fog windows, neon reflections, deadlift bars scattered near the platform, prove somebody fought themselves here. A skinny kid sat near the mirrors exhausted, still staring at stronger athletes, trying to picture a future version where confidence finally feels natural. They're buying older lifter wraps, sore knees, still finishing another hard session. That discipline built over decades, visible in every movement he made. That's the real energy inside gyms, not aesthetics, not fake perfection, but ordinary people refusing collapse through repetition and suffering. After the last set, heavy silence remains, heavy bass inside our veins. After the last set, still breathing through pain, trying to become something again. Yeah. The speakers still booming aggressively, 808 shaking through empty corners, but the atmosphere shifted emotionally. Now exhaustion made everything quieter. Friends laughing while catching breath, bodies destroyed after leg day, still somehow smiling through soreness, because pain shared together feels lighter. Outside the world moves too quickly, everybody chasing instant validation. Inside this room progress slower, measured in years. Now a week as a mirror stops feeling cruel eventually. Now they reflect resilience honestly. Every hard season survived already, still written beneath stronger shoulders. Late night cardio became meditation, heartbeat syncing with kick drums perfectly, somewhere between movement and exhaustion. Anxiety slowly lost control.
Heavy thoughts, cold air, still standing, still there. Long nights, no eat,
Still fighting, still breathe. Outside now, only a few people still training. The cleaning crew moving quietly while tired bodies finish final exercises. One more rep before going home, one more painful repetition. That moment always feels symbolic, like refusing weakness one final time. The baseline echoed through the building, and suddenly everything felt cinematic. Ordinary people becoming stronger slowly, without applause, without attention. That's the beauty hidden inside discipline. Nobody sees the process clearly, they only notice confidence later after years of lonely consistency. The gym lights finally dimmed lower, and exhausted people started leaving, still carrying soreness in their bodies, but something calmer inside their minds. After the last set, still alive tonight, heavy dreams beneath the lights. After the last set, pressure built our name, and discipline changed everything. Yeah. 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 At some point the gym stopped feeling temporary, stopped feeling like somewhere I visited. It slowly became part of my routine and part of my personality. The smell of rubber floors and metal, the bass shaking through old speakers, the sound of deadlift bars crashing, started feeling strangely comforting. Outside, the city kept moving fast, people chasing distractions constantly. But inside this room, time slowed down and effort became the only language. A young fighter wrapped his hands quietly, preparing for another brutal session. An exhausted office working near the treadmill, still running after 12-hour shifts. That's the truth, nobody explains correctly. Gyms are full of people carrying pressure, people trying to transform pain into something useful and productive. Heavy sound, cold air, still fighting, still there. Long nights, no ease, still breathing, still believe. When the gym stops feeling like a place, it starts feeling like home. Heavy bass inside your chest, wow, you carry pressure alone. When the gym stops feeling like a place, everything inside you change. Every painful repetition slowly rearrange your brain. Yeah, the bench press loaded with another plate, hand shaking while I lock my grip. Friends screaming louder from behind me like they trying to pull strength out my soul. The speakers booming aggressively tonight, kick drums echoing through every hallway. You can feel ambition in the atmosphere, like everybody chasing survival differently. A skinny kid stared in the mirrors quietly, trying to imagine confidence someday. And know the bodybuilder taped his shoulders, still refusing to slow down with age. That's why discipline feels emotional. It's not about looking impressive, it's about proving to yourself repeatedly that suffering won't destroy you. Late night cardio on the neon light and sweat falling endlessly. Your machine still running while lungs burning badly, because stopping mentally feels worse. Outside the word reward appearances, inside this room if it earns respect. The barbell exposes every weakness, and somehow people keep showing up anyway. Heavy thoughts, strong heart, torn down, restart. Bass loud, mind clear, still standing, still here. Almost 4 in the morning now, only serious people still inside. The atmosphere quieter but deeper, like exhaustion removed all distractions. Somebody finally hit a personal record and the entire room reacted instantly. Not because anybody wanted attention, but because struggle understands struggle naturally. That brotherhood impossible, the faith built from witness and pain repeatedly. Watching people survive difficult seasons without ever fully giving up. The mirror's no longer reflected insecurity, now be reflected years of consistency. Every painful, lonely, sleepless winter still visible beneath stronger posture. The baseline echoed through empty corners, and suddenly everything felt cinematic, like ordinary people becoming stronger without applause or recognition. Maybe that's why we stay addicted, not the muscles, not the compliments, but to the feeling of slowly rebuilding a stronger mind inside ourselves. When the gym stops feeling like a place, still alive beneath the lights. Heavy dreams and harder nights, built another version of life. Energy.
Yeah. The speakers were painfully loud tonight. They shaking dust from ceiling panels, yet somehow the noise still felt confident compared to the thoughts inside my head. Outside rain flooded empty streets, cars reflecting red lights on pavement. Inside exhausted bodies kept moving, like the music itself demanded survival. A box of shadow moved near mirror, sweat flying through fluorescent lighting. An older man wrapped both knees slowly, still preparing for heavy squats again. Nobody here looked perfectly happy, but everybody looked determined. And maybe that's the real spirit of gyms, people refusing to mentally surrender. Every plate added to the bar felt heavier than just iron and night. Like stress, heartbreak, expectations all stacked together physically. The speakers shake, the pain loose, heavy drums through tired bones. Every scar, every bad night, still living inside our souls. The pain loose, bass loud enough to breathe. Sometimes survival look exactly like refusing to leave. Bench press loaded in my chest tight, heartbeat sinking with kick drums. Friends screaming through the final reps like pressure became communication. The mirror stopped feeling judgmental, now they reflect resilience. Honestly, every painful season survived already, still written beneath stronger shoulders. That's the hidden truth about lifting. It changes your mind before your body. Discipline slowly reshapes identity, one brutal night at a time. Late night cardio under blue lights, body exhausted beyond explanation. Still running while lungs collapsing because standing still hurts mentally. Outside people flex temporary lifestyles, inside this room consistency respected, because everybody understands eventually real strength takes longer to build. A young kid sit quietly after deadlift, hands trembling from exhaustion, still smiling through the soreness somehow, like suffering finally started making sense.
Comfort, no peace, heavy sound, no release. Still moving, still climb, heavy soul strong.
Time the gym got quieter, only machines humming softly now. The atmosphere almost spiritual somehow, like exhaustion stripped away everybody's mask. Someone finally screamed after a personal record, and the whole room looked over instantly. That type of respect impossible to fake, built through shared suffering naturally. The baseline echoed across empty floors, and suddenly everything felt meaningful. Every painful, lonely repetition, every sleepless drive home afterward. No one outside really understands how loud music and heavy weights can keep damaged people emotionally alive through difficult years and dark seasons. Maybe the gym was never about aesthetics. Maybe it always started with survival, and muscles were simply evidence that discipline changed us slowly.
The speakers
shake, the pain loose, still alive tonight. Heavy bass beneath the light. Speakers shake, the pain loose. Pressure built our soul, and discipline took control. Fluorescent lights always make gyms feel colder, especially after midnight sessions when the city outside goes quieter and only serious people remain. The speakers booming through empty spaces, kick drums echoing against concrete. Every exhausted body still moving, like stopping was never an option. A fighter sat wrapping bruised hands, preparing mentally for another round. The students study between cardio intervals, trying to balance dreams and survival. That's the thing about late night gyms, everybody here carrying invisible pressure. Different stories, same atmosphere, trying to become stronger somehow. The mirrors used to make me uncomfortable, now they remind me how much survived. Every painful, lonely winter still visible inside my posture.
Built under fluorescent lights,
heavy dreams through endless nights. Every scar, every sacrifice, still living inside this life. Built under fluorescent lights. Pressure changed my soul. Heavy bass and discipline slowly took control. Bench press loaded till my arms
was numb. Friends yelling through the music that brotherhood built through suffering. Different from anything outside these walls. The speakers hit harder during leg day. Bass shaking every machine nearby. You can feel ambition physically moving through the room like electricity. A woman in the treadmills crying quietly, then wiping tears and running harder. That moment hit deeper emotionally than any motivational speech online. Because real discipline looks ugly sometimes. Sweaty, exhausted, emotionally drained, still showing up despite all that. Because growth demanded repetition. Late night, cardio became meditation. Heartbeat sinking with the baseline. Somewhere between movement and exhaustion, anxiety slowly lost its control. Outside, people chase validation constantly. Inside this room, consistency respected the barbell, exposing every weakness and somehow making people stronger. Anyway, cold nights, bright lights, heavy sound, long fights. Still breathing, still climb. Heavy soul, strong mind. Almost sunrise outside now. The gym nearly empty, finally. Only serious people still training. Bodies destroyed, but minds calm somehow. One deadlift slammed against the platform, echoing through the silent building. Everybody looked over instinctively because effort always commands respect. That's why gym culture becomes emotional. Watching ordinary people survive pressure without applause, without attention. Just discipline repeated endlessly. The baseline echoed through empty corners, and suddenly everything felt cinematic, like every painful, lonely workout built another layer of resilience. No one sees the process clearly, only the confidence later. But confidence built slowly under fluorescent lights and exhaustion. Built under fluorescent lights, still alive tonight. Heavy dreams beneath the lights. Built under fluorescent lights. Pressure-shaped identity. Every painful, sleepless night built another side of me. Yeah. 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 The strange thing about progress is the goal keeps moving further. You hit one milestone finally, then immediately want another. The gym look packed tonight, bodies moving under flashing lights. Heavy bass shaking through the walls while ambition fill the atmosphere. Teenager learning deadlift form, trying to build confidence slowly. An older lifter chasing personal records like age refuse to define them. That's what makes this culture beautiful. The endless pursuit of better, not perfection, not ego, just refusing to stay the same forever. The mirrors stop reflecting insecurity, now they reflect discipline. Honestly, every painful season survived already, still written beneath stronger shoulders, stronger than the version before. Heavy bass through the floor. Every rep, every hard night built another level inside. Stronger than the version before. Still chasing something more. Heavy dreams, heavy soul. Press loaded to the bar, band friends screaming through final repetitions. The energy impossible to manufacture, built from pain, trust and consistency. The speakers booming aggressively tonight, kick drums rattling the mirrors. Everybody look exhausted physically yet emotionally locked into the grind. A box of hit combinations endlessly, sweat flying through fluorescent light. A student paced before squats quietly, trying to survive another difficult week. Outside the world feels temporary lately, everything changing too quickly. Inside this room, progress slower, measured through discipline and repetition. Late night cardio after leg day, body shaking from exhaustion, still running while vision blurry. Because growth never feels comfortable. That's why people become addicted, watching themselves evolve slowly. Not overnight, not magically, but through years of painful consistency. No shortcuts, no ease. Heavy sound, still breathe. Stay hungry, stay strong. Still building all night long. Near closing time, the atmosphere shifted. Music louder against empty space. Only serious people still moving like survivors after emotional battles. One final step before heading home. One more painful repetition. That moment always feels symbolic, like refusing weakness one more time. The baseline echoed across concrete, and suddenly everything felt meaningful. Every lonely drive home afterward, every sleep was painful. More than no one outside truly understands the mental battles hidden inside gyms. How movement and music together can keep damaged people emotionally alive.
Maybe strength always started mentally, and muscles were simply evidence. The discipline slowly rewrote the way we saw ourselves, stronger than the version before. Still alive tonight, heavy dreams beneath the lights. Stronger than the version before. Pressure built our soul, and discipline took control.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. There were nights I walked into that gym completely exhausted mentally, not angry, not motivated, just emotionally empty. The city outside kept moving normally, cars passing under wet streetlights, people laughing through restaurant windows while I carried pressure silently. But the second the speakers started shaking and the smell of iron filled the air, something inside me relaxed slightly, like my body recognized survival instinct. I got near the cable machines, nodded quietly, no fake smile, no unnecessary talking, just mutual understanding between strangers who both survive difficult seasons. That's the strange beauty hidden in gyms. Nobody asks for explanations. People respect effort automatically because everybody there fighting something. Cold nights, heavy sound, still standing, still around. No fake love, no disguise, just pressure in our eyes. The room that never judged me. Heavy bass and sleepless nights, every scar, every bad year, still survive beneath these lights. The room that never judged me. Heavy souls and tired eyes somehow turned all my pain into discipline over time. Bench press loaded in my chest tight, hands trembling before the lift. Friends yelling louder behind me like they could physically transfer strength. The speakers booming through the building, kick drums rattling every mirror. Everybody looked exhausted tonight, but nobody slowing momentum. A fighter grabbed bruised hands carefully, preparing for another sparring session. An exhausted mother on the treadmill, still running after double shifts. That's why this lifestyle becomes emotional. The gym reveals hidden resilience, watching ordinary people survive pressure without applause or recognition. Late night cardio under fluorescent lights, body destroyed but mind quieter. Somewhere between exhaustion and movement, anxiety slowly lost control again. The mirrors stopped feeling hostile, now they reflect consistency. Honestly, every painful lonely winter still visible beneath stronger posture. Heavy thoughts, deep breath, still moving, nothing left. Bass loud, heart race, still fighting through the pain. Yeah, near closing time, the atmosphere deepened. Only serious people still inside, the music echoing against concrete walls like the room itself breathing slowly. Someone finally hit a person on record and the entire gym reacted instantly. Not because of ego or attention, but because effort always earns respect. The brotherhood impossible to fake, built through shared exhaustion naturally. Watching each other survive difficult moments again and again, endlessly. The baseline hit harder, need the final set, and suddenly everything felt cinematic. Like damaged people rebuilding themselves, one painful repetition at a time. Maybe the gym never fixed everything, maybe life still stayed complicated, but it gave us somewhere to carry pain without completely falling apart. The room that never judged me, still alive tonight. Heavy dreams beneath the lights. The room that never judged me. Pressure shaped my soul, and discipline took control. Yeah. Some nights, the weight feel emotional, like every plate loaded on the bar. represents something unfinished, something heavy inside your chest. The gym look darker than usual tonight. Rain running down black windows, bass shaking through fluorescent lighting. While exhausted bodies kept moving, a young guy missed a squat attempt and sat silently staring downward. Not embarrassed, not defeated, just fighting himself internally. Across the room somebody screamed after deadlifts. Pure adrenaline mixed with frustration. That raw emotion filled the atmosphere like everybody carrying invisible wars. That's the truth about serious gyms. People don't come only for aesthetics, they come searching for control in lives that often feel chaotic. The weight felt personal tonight, heavy drums beneath white lights. Every scar, every hard time still running through my mind. The weight felt personal tonight, pressure sitting on my chest. Still pushing through exhaustion, trying to become my best. Bench press loaded till my shoulders burning. Friends yelling don't stop now. That energy stronger than motivation, built from trust and repeated suffering. The speakers booming aggressively tonight, kick drums echoing through every hallway. You can feel hunger in the atmosphere, like the whole building alive somehow. A woman sprinting through cardio intervals, sweat falling endlessly on the machines. A boxer pacing near the mirrors, trying to sharpen confidence again. The mirrors stop reflecting weakness, now they reflect resilience. Honestly, every painful, lonely, sleepless year still visible but needs stronger posture. Late night workouts became ritualistic, almost spiritual after enough years. Movement, music, exhaustion, discipline, all blending together emotionally. Outside the world rewards appearances, inside this room effort respected more, because the barbell exposes reality and nobody escapes honesty here.
Long nights, heavy soul, still fighting, still cold. Hard, fast, mind clear, still standing, still here, 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 here.
In the morning in the gym, quiet now. Only serious people left training. Bodies exhausted beyond explanation, still refusing to stop moving. One final deadlift shook the platform, violently echoing through the empty building. Everybody looked over instinctively, because struggle understands struggle naturally. That's why this culture becomes addicted. The silent respect between strangers, people recognizing discipline immediately without needing introductions. The baseline echoed across empty corners, and suddenly everything felt meaningful. Every painful, lonely workout, every drive home after midnight. No one outside fully understands how loud music and heavy weights can keep damaged people emotionally alive through difficult years and hard seasons. Maybe strength was always emotional first and muscles came later naturally. Maybe discipline simply taught us how to survive ourselves.
The weight felt personal tonight, still alive beneath the lights. Heavy dreams and harder fights, built another side of life. The weight felt personal tonight, pressure built identity. Every painful repetition turned suffering into energy. Yeah. 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 The strange thing about gyms is nobody leaves exactly the same. Every hard session changes something, even if the difference invisible at first. The room felt electric tonight, bass shaking through concrete walls, bodies moving under neon reflections, like exhaustion became choreography. A skinny teenager to learn deadlift form, trying to build confidence slowly, and know to lift to take both knees, still refusing to quit after decades. That atmosphere impossible to fake. People carrying pressure together, different lives, different struggles, same determination inside their eyes. The speakers booming aggressively, kick drums rattling every machine. You could feel ambition physically, moving through the building like energy. We left stronger than we arrived. Heavy dreams beneath the lights, every scar, every hard night. They're living inside this life. We left stronger than we arrived. Pressure built this state of mind, heavy bass and discipline change us over time. Yeah, bench press loaded to the bar shaking, friends screaming through the final reps. That brotherhood built through suffering, different from anything outside gyms. The mirrors stop reflecting insecurity, now they reflect years of resilience. Every painful, lonely winter still visible beneath stronger shoulders. A fighter shadow boxing near the corner, sweat flying through fluorescent lighting. A woman running through exhaustion like she refusing to mentally break. That's why discipline becomes addictive, watching yourself evolve slowly. Not overnight, not magically, but through endless uncomfortable repetition. Late night cardio after heavy squats, body destroyed but spirit calm. Somewhere between movement and pain, anxiety slowly started losing power. Outside the world chases shortcuts constantly. Inside this room, patience respected, because everybody understands eventually real strength takes years to build. Heavy sound, cold nights, still chasing better lives. No shortcuts, no
Near sunrise, the gym almost silent. Only serious people still moving. Machines humming softly in darkness while tired bodies finish final sets. One leg, deadlift slam the platform, echoing through the empty building. And somehow everybody understood exactly what that sound represented. Not ego, not attention, not aesthetic, but resilience built through suffering. The refusal to mentally surrender, even during exhausting seasons. The baseline echoed through empty corners, and suddenly everything felt cinematic, like ordinary people rebuilding themselves without applause or recognition. Maybe that's the real beauty of gyms, not muscles, not social media pictures, but the quiet discipline people develop when nobody watching anymore. And maybe that's why we return nightly through heartbreak, stress, and uncertainty, because this place taught us slowly how to survive pressure without collapsing. We left